Everyone, it's Mr. Rogan, and I'm doing this quick video as a way to show you the basics of editing in Adobe Premiere Rush. Now, if you haven't already, please stop what you're doing and go watch the long video on Canvas about how to edit in Adobe Premiere Pro. You need to watch that video first to understand what's going on in here. I'm going to assume that you've already watched that, and I'm just going to show you the basic differences between Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe Premiere Rush. Now, remember, Adobe Premiere Rush is only available on certain mobile devices, so there's a good chance that you don't have access to it unless you have a newer mobile device or a desktop computer. And if you have a desktop computer, you should really be using Adobe Premiere Pro. Now, Adobe Premiere Rush is included in your Creative Cloud subscription. However, it is not actually part of the Creative Cloud app on mobile devices. You'll have to go through your App Store and specifically search for Adobe Premiere Rush and install it separately. But then you will log into it the exact same way that you log into Adobe Premiere Rush. And that means you'll be using your 9 number at graniteschools.org. Now, I've already downloaded and installed it, so I'm going to open up Adobe Premiere Rush, and it's going to look like this when you get into it. So I'm going to click on Create New Project. Now, it's going to ask you to search for some media to base the project around first. You can't just start a blank project in Adobe Premiere Rush. You have to find media first. So you need to make sure that all of the media you want is on your device. So I'm going to start by finding the videos that I have copied onto my device right here. And to make things easy, you want to click on them in the order in which they are going to appear in your video. So this is my first one right here, and followed by my second and third clips. Then I am going to give my project a name. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm going to name it my last name and first initial. Okay, and then I'm going to hit create. Okay, now it's arranged those 3 clips onto my basic timeline. Now I recommend you press this button down here in the bottom left-hand corner to show the information on the various timelines, because one of the things you're going to need to do is mute this main timeline. You can also use 2 fingers to expand and contract the timeline to zoom in to get a good idea of where things are. You can drag the timeline with your finger to scrub across, and you'll see a preview in the top of the app. Notice that even though I'm holding my phone right now in portrait mode, this is going to be a landscape mode video. And if you have any trouble with that, you can press this button down here in the bottom right hand corner and make sure that you've selected 16:9 as your aspect ratio. Now once you're here, you can press and hold on a clip to move it around and change the order in which the clips appear on your timeline. You can also move clips onto separate timelines if you want. Although without a chroma key feature, that's pretty useless in Adobe Premiere Rush. Now you can also press and hold on the sides of a clip to trim the clips to make them shorter. Like so. And you can use the controls up here to watch the video to see what it looks like. There we go. Now, there's a couple things that I still need to do. I still need to add music, and you can press the little plus button in the bottom left-hand corner and go to Media here. And then come back here and you can go to Audio and you can find music. Now, Adobe Premiere Rush does have a collection of free music that you can add. So this is perfectly appropriate to use for our project if you want to use one of these. Or you can use other songs that are on your phone. So I'm going to use that song right there, and it's going to add it in, and now that is on my music track, and I can again treat it just like any other track. I can move it around, I can trim it from the beginning and the end. Last thing I need to do is I need to add a title, so I'm going to press the title button down here. All right, I'm going to choose a basic default title, and that will appear up here in the top. I can click on it up here, and then I can add or change what the words are. Remember, your title card needs to contain your music credit. Okay, So we've got all that taken care of. Now, last thing we need to do is we need to export this thing. So I click on the share button in the upper right hand corner, and now we are ready to export. You're going to want to check the quality settings here. Automatic is probably good, but 1080p matching frame rate is probably going to be the most appropriate right there. And then you hit export, and it will create an MP4 file for you that you can then upload to Google Drive. This will take a while, so I'm going to cut the video off here. If you have any questions, shoot me up in Canvas.